Yo, hello there, my delicious friends. Hope you're doing well. It's your boy Mikey back again with some wonderful Elden Ring or Elden Endgame because we are so beautifully close. We have come straight down here to get ourselves another smithing stone, having defeated a boss at the end of the last episode. Enjoy the warm, calm ambience, my friends. Yes, and we are still doing 2 guys, 1 ring, for I am hoping to have a couple cracks at Malenia like before. But we're not going to get stuck up in a rut. We are also going to leave her be and aim towards endgame with a little bit of guidance from my boy Ayatollah. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, hello everybody. Thank you very much for joining me in chat. Vivacious Alice, I saw your comment. You have a similar build to mine. Is that now that I've had the respec so that my magic powers are actually a little bit more dangerous than before? That's awesome to hear. I am going to still jump to the round table hold because I'm not sure if we actually have done everything we needed to do. I think we got the stone at the end of the last episode, but I haven't quite specced it. I have specced up my Carrion Glint Blade Staff quite high, so I'm not 100% sure that this one's going to 100% outshine it. Let's have a quick look at the stats currently. Glint Blade Staff, Sorcery Scaling 269. What we fetched recently with some guidance in the last episode is, oh, this already has 272 scaling. Oh, there we go, brilliant. Okay, now, let's go to little Mr. Hold Out Your Arms then. Which is this way. Hey, Caluconzi. Hey, Spirit. Hey, P-Pistols. I came to my senses ages ago. I got some health and mind and initiative, and also the Night Flame Sword. Ah, that's what I've been advised to get repeatedly and still haven't done anything about. Mostly what I do is I ask you guys and you guys tell me what I should do, and then I kind of decide that I don't like the sound of the advice and I move on. Kind of reminds me of can we get a shout out for Linvelin? There's another streamer I'm very fond of who's allergic to cats, and she loves her cats, and whenever she goes to a doctor who's basically suggests, well, you're obviously allergic to cats and cat hair and cat saliva, the only thing I can't really recommend anything other than you consider not having cats. And what she does is she doesn't like that, so she changes doctor. Every time she moves somewhere and then she changes doctor and they tell her the same thing. She doesn't like it and she's like, okay, well, I'm going to try another doctor if that's what you got to say.
Well, where have you been hiding?
Yeah, I've always been here in your heart.
You for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your own.
Okay, strength and armament. Let's nudge this bad boy up to 289 scaling. Plus a little bit more physical. Oh, I can do it again. Oh, I can do it again to 307. Oh. Okay. I'm assuming it's not worth looking for any more somber smithing stones right now. Let's go right back to Malenia. Let me just get a tiny bit of Malenia out my system, because you know I like giving her a tickle. Yeah, then we're actually going to take some guidance back towards actual end game. What a wonderful time. The other tree, the Halig tree. What a wonderful game. This game is so good. Lynn is the cutest. Yeah, she's such like a genuinely lovely person as well. But even back when she was like, obviously I'm not going to out all of her life, but even back when she was younger and having like a challenging time of things, she went out of her way, instead of just like, I don't know, you know how like life gives you options to fuck up and some people take those options and some people don't take those options? Lynn went out of her way, even when she was like struggling, to just do loads of volunteering stuff, to just make sure that she was like working and being nice in the community and shit. Like that was her response to hard times. There's not many people like that. Big fan of Linvelin. Don't tell her though, otherwise her ego would just, you know, that's just between us. I'd never say it to her face, but she's a good egg. Okay, let's go. Do I remember what I'm doing? Yes, I'm drinking this, and then I'm using Star Shower for about 15 minutes until we hit phase 2. You guys are so patient. Thanks for joining me. Are you flexing your dog?
No, shut up.
Ooh. Yeah, you can't hang out. You can't hang out. You can't hang out. She gets really funny. I'll turn this down a little bit as well. It's always lovely to have you guys.
You're like an extra 200 with those staff upgrades. They're big.
I didn't realize how upgrading the weapon was a much bigger step than upgrading my initiative intelligence.
Yeah, that's why I told you to hold back a bit. But no.
That's why everybody was telling me to upgrade my weapons for the last... so we're on episode 50. We've done 54 of these. So I've played this game for 108 hours minimum. And for most of those 108 hours, you guys were telling me to respec and upgrade my weapons. And I was telling you guys, no, we're doing it the Mikey way. That might have been a mistake. Now, I'm not... My ego isn't so big that I can't admit that sometimes I make mistakes. But I've never made any mistakes whilst playing this game, at the very least. That's the noise a girl makes before I'm in deep trouble.
I found that it's 911.
Ah, good thing I rolled in. Let her know I'm not scared. So this one's a little bit rough around the edges, but you know, we're still finding our footing and warming up into the day. It's lovely to be here. So I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 goes at this, hopefully getting to the second round, and then we will just call it.
Alright.
Mikey, didn't Melania take out a restraining order from you for giving her a tickle? They love tickles. Look, you know, what is it the rapists say? Look, you know me. I'm a focused guy. I'm dedicated. I'm committed. I don't let early no's stop me from turning them into yeses later on in the evening. You know, I'm like a bloodhound, okay? I know what I want, I see it, and I go for it. And then people like that end up in court on charges.
Ew.
Anyway, welcome to my safe space. Oh no, Melania's coming forward. Yeah. That was just a rough warm-up anyway. We always have those warm-ups. Now we're going to start an actual run. Oh, Spirit, what are you up to? Mikey praises Lynn. No. I think I overshared anyway. I think I might have overshared a little bit regarding her. That's fine. Is this Melania? Is she the Blade of the Killer? No. I'd have got no idea, mate. This is, I call her the Queen of Secrets. We don't know anything about her. Unlimited. Oh, what have I done?
Mikey's becoming Elden Lord so he can take out the consent rune from the ring.
wait. What?
We don't need that. Get that out of here.
Yeah, mate, that's wasted code, that is. That's junk code.
Bloatware. Get it out.
Oh my god. Consent is the world's earliest form of bloatware as far as the relationship is concerned.
Consent is just peer pressure tradition. Don't need that. Take it out.
The only reason the word consent exists is because too many women forgot about God and started living with their cats. Instead of being fulfilled by a man and a family like all women should be, they started talking about things like their own sense of agency and consent. And anyway, that's why I believe in world trees. Long story short, QAnon. Hey Top Swag, how you doing? I see many people didn't use the summon, why? Top Swag, that's a great question. Melania, unfortunately, when she cuts you, she gains health. And so if she ends up focusing on your summon and killing your summon, whatever damage your summon has done to her, she usually earns it back by gaining health after killing the summon. So it's just a waste of your like energy and resources in the end. Stop talking. Why? What have I ever said? Mikey ate bread again. Do you know what? I have had bread again. I had another sandwich. I can't lie. I've had the exact same sandwich I had last time. I'm going to do this until I run out of bread. Well, I've nearly finished my bacon, to be fair. But I have had exactly what I had before yesterday's stream. I didn't have it as close to the stream today. I ate my sandwich an hour and a bit ago. So I don't feel quite so bad. But yeah, I'm back on that bread attitude again. So guys, welcome on in. If you're not aware, I'm not amazing with bread apparently in my old age. I never had a problem with it before. But sometimes if I eat a lot of bread before stream, I have terrible opinions. But the important part is this is a safe space and I'm always joking, please. Take a sip, I think that's a good shout. But another boss, we could use it. Top swag, absolutely. I'm not like some kind of hardcore Souls. Like, I enjoy these Souls games. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. The world building is excellent. But I'm not like a hardcore gamer. I've got nothing to prove. I'm not trying to be accepted into the sword-only crowd. So other bosses, your boy summons, absolutely. Absolutely. When I was fighting Radagan, it was summon o'clock. Let's fight the game. What I actually really, despite my complaining, what I really like about Malenia is she's the one boss so far that reminds me of fighting Artorias in the DLC to Dark Souls 1.
Artorias versus Malenia, would you reckon?
Ooh, they're both ill with a form of poisoning. They're both a little bit crazy. Ooh. Now the thing is, Malenia has a second form that's really dangerous.
She heals, but you can't.
Yeah, like her rot and her evilness, her weirdness has given her a form of strength. Whereas the Artorias you fight is essentially a lesser shadow of the Artorias that was, despite still being a nightmare boss. It shames me to say it, but I think Malenia would just have the edge. In fact, why so? What I on YouTube every now and then I see these videos where somebody basically is just like, okay, what about 3 Malenias versus 10 Radagans? What about this Elden Ring boss versus 5 of these Elden Ring bosses? And I find them fascinating. But what I've never seen is somebody take the code of one boss, maybe it's impossible, and stick it in another game. Like, I would love to see a YouTube video where someone puts the Artorias model in here. Maybe give him a few other mates for backup. Mikey's been putting the hours in the gym, dodging that water flow. Yeah, alternate. I've finally learnt her techniques. For this phase, at least. It's just occurred to me that I normally save my flask for round 2, but again, I'm just warming back into it. So, guys, let's get into round 2. Let's watch the cutscene, seeing as it's the beginning of the episode. And I just need to remember to run for my life, right? She only took you 4 tries. Miss KTB, only 4 tries. The meteor blast. Does it one-shot her? Yeah, top swag. Questions are always welcome. You can't handle this, Mikey. How many deaths you won so far? Miss KTB, it's not about the deaths you have, but the life you live, okay? Come on. You can't be bringing that energy in 2023. Guys, go check out Miss KTB's live stream. She is a virtual tuber with a wonderful character model.
Wait.
Bit of a filth bag as well. You lagged and then you just finished her after 3 tries. So I've been here about 3 times already. One time I died on the drop, and then 2 more times to realise she does like a long range butterfly attack. God, this is so good.
The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror.
Thank you. Okay, what is the hardest boss in this game versus
Now,
Dark Souls 1, the DLC has an insane boss at the end, doesn't it? But we didn't even go near. After Artorias, you can fight a dragon in the DLC, and after the dragon, you can fight a... some kind of darkness monster. Oh, just like that.
By the scarlet rot.
Okay, so when she does that long sweep in, she follows up with a stab. I've got my Bloodhound step, but I just didn't realise that stab was coming afterwards.
You're not closer to doing this. You do got it.
Yeah, like I will finish her. I just like, you know, I'm not gonna grind it tonight.
Yeah, you don't have a choice of owl, just use progression.
Oop, that wasn't a good idea. Mikey, it's the first time catching your stream. I love your art tutorials. I'm bad, but I'm practicing. I think I'm getting better because of you. Thanks so much for being an inspiration. Yo, Pepsi PNG. Hey, Pepsi. Best wishes for your art journey, and thank you very much for the kind message, dude. Welcome on in. Pepsi, I'm just playing video games all Sunday and relaxing, but I'm going back to art streams on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. So if you're ever bored, you're welcome to pop in, and we can talk more art and do actual drawings. And then I'm playing video games all weekend. But thank you very much for popping over and the kind words. I appreciate that, dude. I'm the queen of fudging it in this game. Oh, yo, hey, thank you for the follow. Wait, did you fudge or win? It's good to be. What? Alternate! Alternate's just dropped a gift sub on Pepski. Okay, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Pepski, you are now a full-on citizen of the Megaverse. Congratulations! Alternate, you are so handsome, dude. Thank you for that. That's really kind. Pepsi, I don't know if you're familiar with Discord, but basically you can now go into Discord now that you're subbed here and download some of my recent art for free. It's like being on one of my Discord tiers, Patreon tiers. My way of saying thanks. Alternate, you're such a handsome boy. So full of flavour. Rolled in. Thank you, camera turnaround. No, don't be like that. I'm stuck. No! I was stuck on a rock.
Blade of Mikala.
Alternate legendary. Spirit has also gotten gifty. Spirit Retro has just dropped a gift sub in here as well, landing on Topo Man 111. Oh, Spirit and Alternate, my boys. My handsome boys. My son. I'll see you, my son, Spirit. Oh, thank you so much. Anyway, you guys are lads. Absolute lads. Okay, right. Let's give this one more go then. Assuming that this one gets me to round 2, let's give it one more go. And then we'll go chill out and vibe. Now that, like, especially when we had to go and fetch that smithing stone, because obviously I've been hanging around up here in this part of the game, not really realizing what a big boy I've become compared to the early stages. So I'll probably wrap up the very last of anything I can find in Caelid and stuff like that offline if I find myself in a position where we're not done tonight. Ooh. I was still just within her reach on that one. It's a good thing I gave it a safety sidestep just in case. Hello Conti, how's your weekend been? How's your weekend been, everyone? What have you guys been up to? Anything creative? Chilling out your mates? Lurking? Vibing along? Have you tried the new iPad Pro for drawing yet? No, I'm so sorry, Miss KTB. I still never took mine out of the box from 2 years ago. I'm considering getting one because I never use my. Oh, you don't use your tablet? Is that because you're just doing VR stuff now? You don't have time for. Do you do like virtual drawing inside of 3D environments in VR? Like, we got raided by Inca Violet earlier, and she's an iPad lady. All her work is, all her digital work is on the pad, and she does great with it. Busy working, yeah. Wow! Oh, my character dodge stepped out and then dodge stepped all the way back in. Love it when they do that. Love that energy. No, cheers for the shouty. Just a hassle. I've got to move everything out of the way. It's an XP pen. Yo, Cyberwolfie, hello, welcome on in. How's your Sunday going? Whilst we're all sharing. Yeah, talk to iPad people, definitely, Miss KTB. My outsider's opinion is that it seems to be working very well for people who love it. Does Sims use a pad? I know he used a Huey on, and I think he got a Wake on. I don't think he's on an iPad. Sims is making a comic at the moment. He's I've noticed his artwork has been more panels. I mean, it's all still amazing and beautiful. But I've still not read it. We'll get there. I've got a lot of suggestions to work through. Can't wait. Thank you all for joining me this evening. We are soon to be doing actual plot-based fun stuff, I promise. Just not yet. Oh, did she follow up with a third? She didn't do the little pulse at the end. I didn't realise she could cut that animation short. That's interesting. That bit. It's so weird now doing this. The dodge windows are so big. Like, I almost can't get my head around how intimidating it was. 8 hours ago, 8 hours worth of gameplay ago when I first came across her. Okay, remember that if she does the gentle sweep, that will turn into a follow-up stab, so I should be bloodhounding. There we go. Ooh. Oh, no, no. Distance, distance, distance. No, run, run. There we go. Sometimes it takes a really long time before the character decides to actually go for a run. We're on a defensive anyway. Yo, okay, dude. Ah! Naru, thank you, thank you. Shailara, hey, she's cheating. She is using hacks, Shailara. I didn't want to say that, but I'm glad you've noticed. Okay, dude, Ayatollah, if you're still vibing, yo, should we just aim somewhere else then? Should we investigate the rest of the game?
Sure.
Pepsi, yo, yeah. I find that, so a lot of people have custom emotes. And because I've subbed to other people, I just use theirs. So I find the emotes that reference Simpsons are usually really fun to use. Okay, what's the vibe?
So, okay, I'll let you know when we get to a point to where you have to come do Millennia, or the game's like past a point.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Are we going back to the Snow Village?
Snow Place, yeah.
Love you, big guy. Right back at you, Naru. How do I give away all my beanies? Because I want to. You want to give away your beanies? Oh, official King Willie, have we had a falling out? King Willie, is this the last time you're hanging out on stream? What, are you trying to... I don't know if official King Willie's trying to send me a message. Oh, shit. Is everything alright, man? Okay, well, I'm by the freezing lake. How do you feel about that?
Do you remember going down the frozen lake part and then jumping up the mountain on the left?
Oh,
Going
yeah.
up there?
My favourite time.
Okay. You need to go back up there. It might be quicker for you to teleport to the castle that you fought Nile at.
Oop. Oh, now my map won't open. Wait, have I missed something? Oh, I think my map stopped opening because that guy was giving me aggro. One sec. Okay, well, I'm gonna. I can't open my teleport option.
Yeah, you're in combat with something behind you. Imp boy.
Who isn't? Who isn't?
Oh, right.
Now it's vaguely left up here.
Yeah, all the way down here, then on the left.
Spirits off feeding the doggos. Banty, I'm okay, dude. Well, actually, I can't complain, Banty, thank you. Life's good, life's good. How are you? So, Mikey, what did you think of my distraction? I'm very pleased with the death it caused. Spirit, I appreciated it because it was a very generous, community-minded thing. If your intent was just to ruin my playthrough, I'm a bit more conflicted emotionally, do you know what I mean? Anyway. We're fine. Oh, thank God. I said I'd buy you a drink. However, a certain someone doesn't understand a conversation when having one. So I didn't want to attempt to get banned again by mistake. So I just want to give my beanies away before they go to waste. Oh. Wait. I can't tell if you're both being nice to me, but also being moody about my mods? Is that like... Are you having a subtle dig at my mods? I'm not 100% sure if you're picking the world's safest conversations right here, dude. Tell me if I'm completely misreading what you just said.
Go to the bridge on the left behind you.
I love this bridge. I do a fantastic Igor voice. So if I ever get to be in voice and co-oping in a stream, I'd love to be in voice. Yeah, well, you guys are all gonna come join me in Discord, in voice, when we start doing our online tournaments that are gonna take me ages.
East.
We've got Mario Kart, we've got Mortal Kombat 11, the new Tekken game, and other mini great titles.
No, stay on like the... No, you go back to the castle, you need to go back up.
Got it. Ooh.
So, when you're up here, stick to like the right side. So you're like on the edge. And you'll come across a brace.
Race up on the right. Yo! Quick, keep moving, keep moving.
Just keep going along the edge. You'll find it. It should just be...
One more bridge for fun?
No, don't go over it.
Ah, perfect.
Are you behind me? Yeah, cool.
Oh, well, Official King Willie, I'm sorry if you are getting misunderstood. Just know that we love you. Misunderstandings happen. And it's a bit tough on Twitch. It's not like a conversation in real life where people have to manage your expectations. It can just end up being my way or the highway. So sometimes you just have to be like, okay, it sucked. It went a bit wrong. Move on. That's literally the best advice I can give you. But yeah, it happens. I'm sorry if it rubbed you the wrong way. I love that we learn humility by playing Souls games. Somehow we figure out that we don't have to stop and kill anything that moves. Banzi, so my experience of Souls games is kill everything to get to the next save point, and then realise that you didn't have to do any of that, and then you just run past everything for the rest of the game. Every time. You only ever, like, how to put it? You only ever experience the full world of a Souls game the first time you explore somewhere, and then after that you're just like, fuck this, I just need to run. For the subs perks, will it know that I'm a sub on Discord? Pepsi, you have to make sure... Now, it can take up to an hour to synchronize. Sometimes it can take like a day or two on Discord, so no stress. But yeah, you want to make sure that your Discord is linked to your Twitch. And then Discord... Then when you're like in my Discord, it will be like, they're a Twitch sub. Yeah, there's a little bit of instructions there for you in chat, dude.
Okay. Go to the... right still. There's like a broken bridge now, just to your right. Need to go over that. Right.
Define
Mikey.
over.
No, wait.
I'm gonna be shot, mate. My waiting's limited.
Kill the things. You need to. This is the way you need to go. So kill the things.
Oh, I don't have my glinty in my free hand. Do I have to kill him? What if I sack him off and run away? Staying on the right, though, following your instructions.
But no, you need to go that. You need to go to that bridge.
Okay, okay. I will kill them then. Don't worry. You have my word.
Alright, if you can. There's a few.
What do you mean if you can?
If you can. Crack on.
Yeah, let's get those big old school glinties going again. Those power boys. There's quite a few of these guys. Oh, they come back to life, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
just get on the horse. Go back over the bridge.
Okay, so
Indiana Jones, mate.
So I'm back on a bridge. You want me to jump off it?
I want you to keep going forward on it. Indiana Jones, think about
it. You step of faith. I have so much faith.
But don't go all the way.
Ooh, too much faith.
Yeah, don't go all the way. Okay. So... how people found this. Yeah. Right. There is, at some point, you need to really, really look for it. So this bridge goes directly forward, but then stops before the tower, so you'll die. But on the left, there is a path on the left that clockwise spirals up to the right to the balcony of the tower that you can see poking out. You need to find that path. You can subtly see it if you like edge to the. You need to go a bit more forward, not too far though. You can subtly see this little path with little snowdrops on the left.
Oh my god, this is way more difficult than the crystal area in Dark Souls 1.
Some people, like speedrunners, go across this and double jump to the right part, but they know exactly where the bridge ends, so don't recommend it.
Using my ability to see the snow, I will find the path that curves up towards that balcony.
So it's on your left, curves up to the right to the balcony. Yeah.
Wait, it's on my left, but it curves to the right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Only the penitent man may pass. Let's do it.
Oh, I've been penitating so hard recently. That's when you don't use lube, right?
Ooh.
You've posted a recording of the eagle voice. Oh, Why aren't you Nathan Draking? This is impossible. Oh, Michael T. Sauce coming in with some flavour. Wait, even better than that, dear. Can I use Glinty? Oh, Jesus Christ! Wrong button. I'm so sorry.
Oh, all right, you know where to go now.
Well, Mikey, I've got to go. Nice to meet you and on Discord. And next stream, meantime, have a lovely stream and have fun. Yeah, well, Pepsi King, have yourself a wonderful rest of your weekend. It's always nice to touch base as Pepsi King because the YouTube channel's a bit bigger, so I don't really kind of like have that one-to-one vibe with anyone as much as I used to. But here on Twitch, it's still quite small. We just chill out and chat. So it's always a pleasure to have people pop over and say hello. You did the thing. Do it, Bart. Do the thing. Nathan Drake sideways off a cliff. Yay! Michelangelito, Silo, welcome back in. How's that wonderful love of all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles going for you?
The moment he deviates from Atola's very specific instructions, he dies. I never said get off the horse.
No, well, Michael said maybe you can use a bow and arrow to help, and I was like, I'll do you one better. I'll use Glinty.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it! I saw it! I saw a little bit of mist. So it wasn't like snowflake. It was like a breath of mist.
Yeah,
I saw it.
that's right. Yeah, like snow settling. Yeah. It's not too bad. Like when I first did it, I was dropping like the rainbow rocks everywhere to try and find it, but it's just other.
The thing is that rainbow rocks are a limited resource, whereas dying is like an unlimited resource. So I just like run for it.
Oh, not for my stats, man. Get rid of the fucking rocks.
Oh god, yeah, I forget. Every time you complete a game, you send an email to the developers hoping they'll give you a pat on the back. I forgot about that. Please look at my build. Please look at my build. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm just jealous because you're so competent.
That still sounds wrong.
Posture check. Great shout. One sec. I went at a bit of an angle. I'm so sorry. Let me get that posture check in. I feel like I need to get... So, I stopped stretching my back after I pulled a muscle in it. Well, my back feels fine now, by the way. But because I kind of neglected it, I feel like I need to get a really satisfying click right down my lumbar region. Like a real good pop, and I'll feel perfect again. So I'm just waiting for that day to come. Sometimes if I do a really difficult poo, my spine pops when I squeeze. So, I've stopped having a roughage for the moment. I'll see if that works. I like this space. Twitch is a safe space. Twitch is not a safe space. My stream is a safe space. But I don't know if you've ever hung out in a League of Legends live stream. Posture check, take a sip. Oh, I will do it when I'm not... I will, when I'm not near these snake sales. I'll do both of them, spirit and official. Thank you. Yeah, I need to... Okay, straight like before. Stop before the end.
It is further than that, I can see.
Yeah, there's like a... What even is that? There's just like a bit of cactus that's like a tumbleweed has tumbled its sweet self onto this path. I reckon this is how people probably started discovering it, do you know what I mean? They probably noticed that random items were getting caught. Just seeing if the dog wants to eat it or not. Okay. Now I overjumped it last time, but I did see a fell voice on the wind, a misty breath of... Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Just got myself a nice bit of angle there to see it against the rock. Ah, what a wonderful game. The seal on the rise is opened. There's a little robot man there, but he's passive.
So, you can enter this tower through other means, and the front of it is like blocked like magical barrier, but because of wind.
Cheers for the posture checks. Oh, by Twitch I meant in comparison to YouTube. Oh yeah, very much. YouTube is just YouTube comments are just a minefield. But on Twitch, because you're physically there, people usually are a bit nicer to you, because instead of just leaving a mean comment, they're just like, okay, well, there's an actual human being here. Maybe I'll just tailor my response a little bit. It's only safe when he doesn't eat bread. Man, bread brings out the Mikey, it really does. It's all about waste. Okay, yeah, I'm going to just start running around then. Causing trouble? Bring that kind of silly goose energy that most geese don't like.
There's some stuff in this tower if you can find it. Oh, wait.
What a wonderful environment. Yet another beautiful space from a beautiful Souls game. It's a collection of rocks. See that? We godded it. We did god ourselves up a ramp. Save, Mikey, save. I don't think I can save in this game until I come across ooh. Ooh. Okay, well, we're going up here now. It's important to always be nice. Yeah, I find it helps. For me, my weakness for I need to learn more of is not necessarily just being nice, but also realizing sometimes I don't need to make a comment at all. Do you know what I mean? I'm still very much talk my way all the way out and up the other end of a conversation. Sometimes you just can leave it and it will be fine. Excuse me, you're taking advantage of that little nudge. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, this is very high up and interesting. Do you reckon any of these buildings are just copies of the models that they've used in other Wizards towers? Or are they all ever... Like, this one's obviously got like a snow patina. Or are they all unique?
They're like... I think the structure's the same, but they change details in it. Like, this tower part you're in is the exact same as Rani, but it is larger. Legendary spell.
Oh, I just got a Rain of Tears. I've seen someone use that. It was amazing. And it lasts for longer than you think, I think. Let me... we can play with it later.
I think you need 70 intellect for it.
Oh, Jesus. Never say never. Has he got some gubbins? Ooh, cuckoo. Glintstone. It's always hard to stay as positive as well. Yeah, like, obviously, as you guys know, I'm trying to be a bit more regular at the moment, but I'm still keeping my streams nice and short as a reflection of that. And one of my biggest strengths was only streaming when I was in the mood to stream, because some of the biggest mistakes I've ever made going live are streaming when I've not felt in the mood to stream. And I'm just like, why am I even live right now? I'm not having a fun time. And like, I can tell, you can tell, and it's just like, you could have just stayed offline, just tweeted something, it'd be just as good. Oh, Jesus! So yeah, we're all human. And I'm very fortunate that you guys tolerate my humanness. To err is to be human. And oh boy, have I been erring. Well, I'm back down to the ground floor. I don't... Oh, but we're on the other side of a gorge anyway. Let's come outside then. Ah. Ooh. They wanted a storm key. Wait, falling snow marks something unseen. Further hints. So you could approach this side from another part of the map then, I assume.
Yes.
Is there a convenient map tablet? Yes. Shall I make a little move for that? Well, I've got like 1,500 bars of light on my horizon now. How do you untag these? I don't even know where they are. Yeah. Let's. So if I look this way, oh, there's a chain. Do you want me to head over and just log that map real quick?
Yeah, we're heading that direction, so absolutely. Saves me saying.
This is so beautiful. Look at that giant. What is that? A cauldron with a chain? What do you want to bet we need to go up that chain? Oh, we're gonna enter a territory. Eyes open, guys. These places are usually full of moody boys. Ooh. Oh, it's lava. A totally different person. Hey, totally different person. How you doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome on in. It's like your username reminds me of a joke. I forget the comedian's name. He died of a cocaine overdose, I think. Where he's just like, one day I was on the street and this guy waved to me. And then he came up to me and he said, sorry, I thought you were someone else. And I said, well, I am. Oh, no. I'm thinking of two different comedians here. I'm confusing two comedians. But like, in terms of language, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
So I didn't say it was a good story, but, you know, it's a story. Ooh, look at these. Look at these. What is? Look at this hammer. Oh, there's boys around here boying. Am I still heading in the direction of that wonderful beam of light?
You are.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Yo, so I kind of teased around that castle territory. We could go in there and cause trouble in my own time, obviously. Not for endgame. But there's still people causing trouble. Is there lore behind these giant chains? Are they related to giant creatures?
Mayhaps.
Ooh. We're doing great. Hail the spreadsheet. Oh, thank you, Jem. If you want to be my friend really quickly, tell me that I've got really clean line art or that you're impressed with my spreadsheet. You're human! I am. Streams are always fun to watch. I'm very blue. Look at you. I wasn't fishing, I promise, but thank you very much for the compliments. A new map has been found. Oh, wow, there's a cauldron of red. Oh, that's unlocked this entire area. Oh, man, I remember being down here thinking the map was really big and we hadn't even reached the Academy Lucaria yet. God damn it. I was so innocent back then, do you know what I mean? There's a Yeti. Sorry, dude?
Your maidenless days. No longer.
Yeah, man.
Remember those days?
I used to know what maidens were back then. I'd read about one in a book. Now we actually have one in real life.
Too many maidens now. Struggles.
Keep having a go at me in the DMs.
Yeah. They're all just like, nag.
It is Valky Raiders, I'll tell you. I'll tell you,
Head
son.
like westish.
Oh, these two boyos are fighting.
Go to the church in front of you. Forget about it.
Those crows are a nightmare. They're really toothy.
Then, after you've done the church, don't run.
Oh, my dog did. Oh.
Yeah. You're purposely dismounted.
Oh, is it because of this guy? Wait, is that the dude from earlier?
No.
He's part of the finger crew. Ooh. Love that animation. Let's look at my stuff.
Might be good doing your glint blade, because he'll dodge on the casts, not the shot.
Mikey, your gaming streams are actually very fun. You're always so interested and excited about the lore and stuff. It's like re-experiencing the world through your eyes, and it's really amazing. Vivacious Alice! But hey, thank you for saying. Yeah, when the game's good, it yeah, I do enjoy it. Plus, it's also fun when you scream. Yeah. Alright, that's half compliment, but I'll still take it. Oh wow.
Papa, Papa, tell us the lore of Ghost Runner, Papa, please.
Man, that Ghost Runner lore is what keeps me engaged. I love the lore of Ghost Runner. So back in the day, there was the robot, and a scientist lady had tentacle arms, I think. I can't remember. And then Fei Lin was like, hey, I'm the voice in this video game. And I was like, wow, I'll check out that video game. I'm a Fei Lin fan. And then I played the video game, and then all I remember is 1,000 Years of Pain. And Ayatollah was just like, I don't know what your problem is, mate. I find it really easy to stick to the walls. And then we quit, and then we moved on.
Man, I'm speedrunning it, mate. It's a good time.
Hey, I see you. How you doing, dude? Here we go. Is that a bag coming back? Yeah, here he is. I feel almost bad for him now. They don't know any better. I'm taking advantage of that.
Know any better?
You know what I mean? Ooh, Rivers of Blood Katana. This is the other big one you guys kept telling me about, and an Okina mask.
Very good.
Should I have known a bit more about that character?
No.
Yeah, fuck him.
Now that he's dead.
Yeah, good job.
Wipe yourself off, man. You did.
Wipe yourself off, you did.
What's that from? What's that from?
You did. Sacred Tear. You did. You did. Ah.
Throws a handkerchief on him. He's like, wipe yourself off,
okay.
man.
So I think I know the actor, but not the franchise. He's
Okay.
the guy from Fifth Element. With Jackie Chan. Is it a Rush Hour film?
It is.
Can I say that I've got it without giving you the exact Rush Hour?
It's Rush Hour 1. So.
Oh, Rush Hour 1. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, okay, yeah. I got there. Chris Tucker. Yeah.
Man, bangers.
Yeah, Rush Hour is great. I always... That's one of those films where I'm just like, is Rush Hour still cool? Rush Hour 1 and Rush Hour 2, I remember being two very fun films. I like Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan was still Jackie be nimble, Jackie be quick. He wasn't doing his best work, but it was before he really got into the Hollywood side of things. It was back when Asian actors were getting signed up with black comedians. So there's a little bit of me that's just like, oh god, I hope that's not like no longer an appropriate movie, because I'm pretty sure all the jokes were racial.
Yeah.
He is me. But I remember it all being in good fun. Does that make sense? It didn't have like a nasty feeling to it at all.
I think they're great. It's just all in good fun. Unless you're a snowflake. It's fine. Right, spend your tear, man.
Tears for Fears.
Sure.
Okay, so here's a question. Does anybody remember what happened in Rush Hour 3?
No.
I have
Rush
no
Hour-
memory of that movie.
Rush Hour 2 was the hot lady, right? Who took her wig off, and Chris Tucker was like, "You're a man! I slept with a man!" And then, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. It had
That's what I
had that
remember.
Chinese actress. I think Rush Hour 3 had that one Japanese actor who isn't the other guy. And okay, so what am I getting? Do you remember Jackie Chan also did one with Owen Wilson? Same premise, except it's in a Wild Wild West.
Shanghai Nights? Shanghai Noon?
Shanghai Noon, and yeah, the sequel was Shanghai Nights.
Yeah.
And in a very similar vein, I have no memory of Shanghai Nights whatsoever.
No, I remember the first one and saving the girl and the Gatling gun. Yeah, nice.
Flasks. Increased amount. Oh, what a good day. Well, that felt like a very positive experience. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so wait.
Over the bridge, go towards the cauldron.
Not yet. There's one item. Next to you, if you look up, like right next to you, there's a big old skull in the ground. I think it's.
Oh yeah.
You go in its mouth.
Oh, is it my birthday?
Yeah. 3 cummies. Get inside. There's an legendary in there you want.
Oh. Ah, an ancient dragon smithing stone.
Yes, that allows you +10, so on your upgrades.
I can use that on my wand.
Staff, yes.
Oh, what a day. Oh, someone didn't like that.
How is it a wand, man? Look at the size of it.
It's a stick, and you wave it and magic comes out.
Alright, let's do it. What defines a wand?
Yeah, let's have this conversation. Come on, everyone. Put up your pants.
Usually wands are shown as being for average magic users, while staffs are top tier. Oh, no, actually, you are right. It is a wand, because you're average. That's fair. Staffs are for top tier wizards. Sorry, mate.
That's an unfair reinterpretation of that answer. You just took away my W.
There you go.
No, you used the fine print to turn my power against me. I'm not into that.
Right.
I didn't like that.
You've called it a wand the past 100 hours. We're good.
This is for all the dog comments, isn't it? You don't let shit go, you do.
It's for you being right earlier. I'm right now.
I'm right now, bitch. I've just fucked myself for the next, like, 3 weeks of live streaming. Oh, look at this boy. He's got a big hat.
Mate, the blindfold run of this. Just keep going forward. Trust me. Just keep going forward. Don't turn. Just forward.
No. What it's really going to be is you're going to be like, okay, you're on a ledge, Mikey, so just keep going forward until I say stop. And I'm going to be like, I don't know. I feel like I have wiggle room. I feel like we need to go get this item and you need to press B right now. Yeah, but I think I've got lots of B window.
Oh, it's gonna be so funny.
More of a rod. Staves are taller than people. A stave is taller than a person. So Gandalf. So wait, no. So it's not. That's not the correct interpretation. A wand isn't just for medium, mid tiers, and a stick's not for high tiers. But it is still so it's the same for Gandalf as it is the same for Harry Potter, right? It is a medium by which you are able to funnel your own magic. And unless your wand and or stick has its own magical item energy source, like a crystal or like a unicorn hair, right? Unicorn hairs and feathers and stuff go in wands. It's mostly just a conduit. So like a warlock probably won't use a wand or a stick. Oh, it's a fire giant. Oh, it's a boss fire giant. I'll get my dog out.
Yeah, do summon.
That's a good shout. I'd love to summon.
Logically, right, just from the size, staffs must be able to offer power and control.
So you're getting lost a bit in the loud music, but you are arguing that based on the size, staffs must allow you to wield bigger magics than wands.
Or have more control or something, yeah.
I think there's an element of just it's nice having a walking stick with a staff. It's a physical item as well. Why is it trying to send back my spirit? He's got a face on his body.
Attack his left foot.
Left foot, I'd love to. His left. I'll do that next time. I'm assuming I can't just run past him. I noticed we're not in a closed area that usually has a little magic barrier.
Oh, it's this whole area, and yeah, dodge, run around, do one.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Wand is like a wrist length. Oh, a wand is like your forearm to your joint. But like...
I do.
Like
I do think a wand would be easier, though, for like intense moments. Much easier to flick and do shit than a big staff, right?
Like there's a lot of theatrics that you get with a staff, and you're right, there's big conjuring motions, right? I am not a conjurer of cheap tricks. Whereas a wand is like, it's accessible, you're in a big city, you still need to be able to sit down and have dinner without something getting jammed in your leg.
Yeah, no, I want the responsibility of lugging something big around. I'd have the wand. Get a little wand holster, look hip.
Have you read the Hyperion books?
No.
Long story short, by getting given technology from AI that humans don't really understand how it works, death wands are really big in the future. They're illegal, but it is literally like a super nasty looking black stick, which is like a wand, and you literally just point it at people and they just drop dead. And like nobody quite knows how the technology works, but whenever people do autopsies, they just notice that all the brain neurons have been scrambled and disjointed. It's like it's super threatening, weird tech.
There's another grace to your left, like by the chain.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm even remembering the right way to go now. I'm still up here, yeah. In Harry Potter, size is irrelevant. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, how to put it? The wand is not, like a thicker wand doth not make smoother magic action. You need a wand, but its personal details are no biggie. It's all about you. Although, in Harry Potter, am I right in thinking... Yo, good shout. Am I right in thinking in Harry Potter, you still need to have the right... Like, you can have the wrong kind of wand based on what powers the wand. So, like, some have unicorn hairs in the middle. Some have phoenix feathers in the middle. Some have other slightly magical creature properties. So they do have, like, an organic element, if that makes sense. And if you use a wand that's got the wrong kind of vibe in there for who you are as a person, that will stunt your ability to use it. But with the staff, you can beat your enemy if you run out of mana. See, that's the thing, because Gandalf used his staff as an offense. You wouldn't deny an old man his walking stick or something like that. So staff has beat up abilities, but wand has day-to-day usefulness.
Yeah, I think in Harry Potter, the wand... You can use someone else's wand, but it won't be as strong or might not accept you, right? I remember the scene of Voldemort borrowing, is it Lucius's or Bellatrix's wand against Harry, and Harry wins because it starts cracking because it's not his. It like rejects him.
Yeah, and it's like that. It's also psychologically really fucked up because it's the equivalent of saying, "I want to shag your wife." Like it's somebody's personal item. Well, I'm not saying women are items, but I am saying that scene was an example of how Voldemort treats other people and what it's like to be his subject. He will invade your privacy and your kind of stuff.
I suppose it does depend on the setting. Because I've watched fantasy stuff to where staffs genuinely have larger magic crystals or something, so they can release powerful magic compared to a wand, but it depends on what you're doing. So wands are more convenient and subtle, and like an assassin wouldn't carry around a staff, he'd have a wand, but a great wizard would have a staff, because why not?
So yeah, when it comes to crystals in the end of staffs, like depending on your universe, some crystals have their own energy and that's why they're useful, and some people just use them as an opportunity to store what is still their energy but stored in the wand, in the staff, to then allow for more than average powerful magics later on in life. Wait, you get what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
So here's my question. Harry Potter and Gandalf, they're not necessarily fighting each other, but if you gave Harry Potter Gandalf's staff and he was compatible, and you gave Gandalf Harry Potter's wand, and he was compatible, would one of them end up being stronger, and would one of them end up being weaker as a result?
Okay, going. I don't think Gandalf's staff isn't anything special, right? Like, yeah, it's from his.
He does have
Aina race.
He's got a crystal in the top.
Yeah, but I'm comparing it to Harry Potter, the Elder Wand, right? Which is legendary in status and effect.
Oh, but he only gets the Elder Wand later, right? Doesn't he have like a normal wand at first?
Oh, as I was discussing.
Yeah. Let's go with like Gandalf's natural stick and Harry's natural wand for the sake of, you know, and that's like an end game weapon, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think it would.
I'm too far away.
Look how nice it is when you don't dodge your shit.
Oh, it's a little bit burny now. Oh, there's a fireball coming at me. Only just noticed. Oh, I'm out of healing. We're going to do a high attack, hope and pray. Prayed myself flat. Okay, this is actually way more doable than I thought. If I just switch hands with my wand and get back on the horse, I'm probably going to be fine.
Yeah. Might be worth to win skeletons or a rotty dog. This guy is susceptible to rot.
Ooh. Yeah, well, I'm down to experiment. Let me just switch hands on this vibe. In Harry Potter, the wands are sentient. Oh, the wands are alive and they choose the wizard. If you're using a wand that didn't choose you, won't work well. Because so wands, so like, I was never sure if it was your latent type of magic or your latent inner soul or something that affected your relationship with your wand. But wands essentially vibe with your personality type. Who's Harry Potter? Just some junky little boy. You feel like you're going to get bowled over by this boss? Because of a bowl. That's a strong medium there. You've done medium okay. I will put my sword back in though, just in case I need to swing it around. Ooh, laser beam. Yeah, we could go George Laserby. Also, what do I need to... arcane. Okay, well that's all for later. I'm double wanding. Look at me, mum. Look at that. Wait, can I double wand too? Oh no. I was hoping he'd kind of like, you know,
Dual wheel.
yeah, they give him some like really funky spin or some shit.
No.
Don't get fired. I'm afraid that one didn't make the cut. Harry would be weaker because Gandalf's staff isn't magic in the same way that Harry's staff is. Whilst Gandalf would probably struggle, as wands don't change allegiance easily. Because Gandalf needs, like, he can do magic without it, but I vaguely remember he has like some kind of chat in the books about it, and he does require the staff as a conduit to be at his best. It's very much a necessary item.
Do you know what bothers me about the first 3 Lord of the Rings? Here's a hot take.
Got it.
How little magic Gandalf actually does.
Ooh.
You've got the occasional light, some fireworks, which might not even be magic, and the Balrog.
I think there's something to that though. So I'll tell you my counter to that, which is in The Hobbit, the entirety of the first Hobbit film, if I go off memory, is everyone fucks up until Gandalf saves the day. The entirety of the Hobbit movie is just waiting for Gandalf to come save them. Every single scene, every single set piece Whereas in Lord of the Rings, Gandalf's austerity only lends more credence to magic in that world. I don't know how to put it, but like his kind of magic isn't showy magic. His magic is his relationships with the world around him and his in-tuneness with, you know, what's right and what's wrong. Like he's no, I don't know. Like I think it fits for Lord of the Rings, but you are also right. Can this thing fuck off? I agree with you. He doesn't use that much magic, but I wouldn't change it. He shines a big beam of light at the flying scumbags when he's on Shadowfax. So he shines a hard light at the evil guys, the Nazgul. He uses it like a torch when they're in Minas Tirith. Is that the right term? He scratches a rune on a door. That was magic. In The Hobbit.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking the 3 Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
What else?
Yo, good morning. Hey, Ogda.
Did you do the mind punch thing to Riders of Rohan King guy?
He did. He exercised Sauron.
Yeah.
Saruman.
No, I stand corrected. You are right. Me and Gemma spoke about this, but they also have that crazy like force pull battle with Saruman, doesn't he, on the top of the tower?
Oh yeah, 2 old men just go, and then you hear a lot of squeaky noises. Yeah, no, that was good. That was a good one. Gem, I haven't read the Silmarillion for a million years, but I do have a copy somewhere that I did read most of once. But I found it very disjointed, and I found obviously because it covers a lot of ages, and I kind of like didn't have a character to lock onto.
I'll give you some tips.
Don't horse, great. I'm trying to get my summon up. How do I even... I don't want to... Have I just forgotten a button? Am I going... Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ. Oh, I just went a little crazy then.
Did you watch Rings of Power?
No, still not yet.
No.
Looking forward to it.
You watched Last of Us yet?
No, not yet. But The Last of Us is still episodic, right?
Yeah,
So
new one's out tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm only like 2 episodes behind then. I just wanted to do a reaction video, but I've kind of slowly come to realise that I've got so much film crown work to do that I'm not even going to be able to get much tutorials done anytime soon, let alone sit down and do a reaction. Yeah, so I might as well just watch it. But yeah, looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to talking about it. We talked about this, Nathaniel. Yeah, he does so much magic in the books, but he barely does anything in the movies. There's a lot more in the books, right? No, Adorable, I'm so sorry. Oh, when he's Gandalf for white. Yeah, he makes Aragorn's sword all hot. Vivacious, in the dubbed version in my language. Oh, Vivacious Alice, what's your language? Do you mind me asking? Vivacious Alice, am I going crazy, or were you learning Korean at one point? The Shire music keeps playing throughout the movie, even when the people are fighting. Oh, it's a really bad dub. Oh god, I'm so sorry. That's disgusting. It's unforgivable. Yeah, the fireworks were mostly just fireworks, though. Like, he might have used a bit of magic when he was making the powders. But,
using his weed pipe to light them off, yeah.
He's never one to use magic unnecessarily when there's a conventional, mundane thing to do.
What numbers? Sorry, what numbers? What number order would you rate the Hobbits? 1 to 3.
Why did I feel like you were going to be like, what number, like, left to right? Pippin, Merry, Sam, or Frodo? Which one's the kiss, cuddle, or torture?
Fuck?
Yeah, I was just like, where's this going?
Sam all the way. He's cuddling, man. I'd love him.
Yeah, that's fair. What order would I rate the films?
Yeah, the Hobbits.
Oh, the Hobbit films. What order would I rate those?
Yeah.
I've only watched the first one. I think I sat through half of the second one, and I was just like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, you don't watch the third then.
Okay, I've just never been enticed remotely to go back to them. If, like I said, I'd watch the Lord of the Rings. Sorry to repeat myself. I've watched the Lord of the Rings so many times, but I'm so used to seeing those characters only doing certain things. So when The Hobbit came round, and like Gandalf is talking to Saruman and Galadriel's there, like it felt like I'd randomly discovered like some cut footage from the original series. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember like somebody uploads a weird DVD extra, and I'm like, this isn't in the film. Why am I watching this?
Gandalf, Saruman, Radagast, Shag, Marry, Kill.
Marry Gandalf. I don't want to be life partners with the other two.
Shag, Radagast.
Yeah, probably. Radagast's probably just a bit more comfortable in bed. Like, Saruman's just like a horrible, bony, nasty man. Not that there's anything wrong with body types, but like, it wouldn't be a warm, nice experience. I'm using the wrong stick. Oh, are you okay? Oh, he's just dive rolling. Ah, no.
Those fireballs, they only trigger when you're near them, so you can go, like, cheekily go near it to trigger it and then dodge away.
Ah. I need to reallocate my flasks. I'm still on Milena build here. Definitely. What about you, Spirit? Come on, Spirit. Shagging Saruman is a bit like shagging a skeleton. Yeah. Christopher Lee really wanted to play Gandalf. I'm glad he didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay, so out of the 3 wizards, of the 5 staffs, Saruman, Gandalf, and Radagast, who's got the best ding-dong? One of them's all helmet, no shaft. Radagast is basically a wild man. He's got to have all sorts of stuff. Oh, do you reckon it would be actually like a real good shag, but you definitely still need to have like a thorough shower afterwards?
Oh, you know he hasn't washed in millennia. Sleeps with rabbits.
No wonder they run so fast away from him. Radagast is definitely into the kinky stuff. You might learn something. Ooh, gem.
Oh, go back.
Let's get on my skeletal militiamen. They are clearly what I need. Boys that come back and keep the man distract. Oh, but I summoned my dog instead because I'm shit at the controls. That'll do. Ah, and I didn't reallocate my flasks. Ah, it's going really well. It's going really well. Now I'm kind of using my simple attack, but I'm going to go back to Star Shower maybe. Once we get near. Much nearer. This kind of reminds me a little bit of God of War. When we had to go and speak to the kind of fire spirit. Oh, I'm in a okay spot there. Oh, famous last words. Ah. Okay, halfway, guys. Halfway. Now, I'll actually allocate my health flasks and we'll be nailing this boy. 24,000 years of experience. They're 24,000 years old. 24. I know that they exist. Oh, so Gem, do I understand this correctly? The 5 were essentially sent into the world of Middle Earth by the previous demigod generation, right? To be the minders, to keep an eye out for the darkness. Based purely on the fact that 24k years. As far as for me, marry Gandalf, of course, yep. I genuinely don't know, because Saruman would definitely be cleaner to shag, but more of a skeleton. Whereas Radagast is a really nice, awesome guy, and I don't want to kill him. Oh, so you'd pity shag Radagast for the sake of not murdering him? Spirit. Voldemort. I'm going to leave this one for chat. Voldemort, Sauron, so not even Saruman, but Sauron. Voldemort, Sauron, or Emperor Palpatine, shag, marry, or kill. I would shag Sauron, because I reckon even in his dark form, he's probably buff and tanky. Marry the Emperor and kill Voldemort. Like, Voldemort's just too nasty. Like, he's just endlessly nasty. I don't want to put my dick in him, and I don't want to live with him. The Emperor would be a nightmare, but the Emperor's very busy. He's always busy sitting in his chair. You could kind of marry the Emperor, but you'd have one of those estranged relationships. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't have to actually hang out with him. And Sauron, in the very beginning of Lord of the Rings, big Sauron and his big hulking armor and his big weapon. I reckon that'd be the shag of your life. Like, your asshole would become cursed, but you wouldn't regret it. Yeah, let's change out the dog. For my skelly boys. Oh, we've got an entire platoon. I forget about these guys. It already is. Good to know. Ah, I still didn't change my flasks. Mikey, did you change your flasks? Let's not worry about it. I only know one of those guys. Yes, T-Dat. I didn't. I forgot again. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to die for all those. I need to stay right round his feet. I was just hoping I could curve round more before I got in there. But I should actually just stay more direct and literally just get straight under. Are you making bolognese tonight? Do you have any dietary requirements, or are you making meat bolognese? I know you're busy and you have limited time, but please have a look at the dark cyberpunk anime called Ergo Proxy. Naru. Naru Michael. Now, I know that Ergo Proxy is very clever, and it has a lot of philosophical debates in it. But back in the days of Kazaa and torrent downloading, I downloaded a giant folder, which was every episode of Ergo Proxy. But the very, very last episode was corrupted. And whilst I was watching Ergo Proxy, I went all the way through the first, 22 episodes. And I was so bored and so disinterested that by the time I got to the final episode and I saw that the file was corrupted, I didn't even care enough to just download it separately. I was just like, fuck it, that'll do. I just took it as a sign. The last episode's corrupted, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather just make dinner. Now I'm sure, now that I'm much older, that I might find it fascinating. I still haven't done my files! Could somebody remind me to do my files when I'm dead? But I was just like, do you know what? I should probably get out in the militiamen a little bit closer to the boss. Yeah, I was just completely turned off by it. We have. Steedat, is this your first time chatter in stream? Steedat says we have. Yo, Steedat, welcome on in. My name's Mikey. You've never spoken in my stream before, mate. I don't know what you think you've been reminding me of. It's cute, very cute. Oh, vivacious. The Flask, you muppet. Flasky. Amy Lee, the anime. Amy Lee? Wait, Amy Lee? Who's Amy? Who's Amy Lee? Yo, Kid Ludens, hello. Yo, Kid Ludens, welcome. How are you doing, dude? How's your stream? What are you up to, man? Mega Man? Still didn't quite get that timing. It's okay. Thank you very much for the raid and welcome on in, dudes. As you can tell, we are vibing and learning and getting around the back of big boys. Oh, he didn't get far away with that one. But still close enough to cause harm. Now, I did say that I was going to run more straight in this time. So let's get straight under his business. Maybe don't lock on to the top of him when I'm trying to see where... Beans on toast, yo. Oh, is that your raid call, Kidloons? Beans on toast, finest British cuisine. It was good. No, not Mega Man. Ah, Link to the Past. Is Link to the Past for one that was an unofficial remake of Ocarina? Question mark. Flasks. I will move my flasks. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Vivacious. Thank you, guys. Flask. T-Land, do you want help? Yeah, T-Land. Backseating, as long as you don't give me any story spoilers, you're allowed to backseat me. Just buy me dinner first. Flasky. So far, I'm hanging round his foot, and I'm staying behind the foot. That's the safest I've ever been. I'm only dying when he's rolling away and I'm out of position. Oh, I can talk to Milena. I haven't spoken to her in ages. I'll wait till Ayatollah comes back before I do, in case he tells me not to. Argy bargy, change my Alakaji. Oh, you can summon me. Oh, T-Land, I am online, T-Land, but I'm not signed. So basically, long story short, dude, I tried seeing if I could help somebody else's fight, and it turned out that although I've got the online pass, I haven't actually logged into the PlayStation account, and you have to quit out the game, log in to your thing, and then come back in the game. I just can't be fucked. But thank you for the offer, though. I appreciate it. Take a sip. Yeah, I need it. Mikey's into feet, so that works out well. No, but you're thinking of Ayatollah, man. You're thinking of the Foot Father. You're thinking of Foot Daddy on voice. That's why he's got me up to this boss, just so that he can get near the feet. That's his personal playthrough style.
You fucking
I'm not
what?
here to judge. I'm not here to judge.
No, I've swapped characters, man. You guys are fucking gaslit me. I don't play him anymore on Tekken. I got someone else.
Oh wait, you're not playing as Foot Father.
I'm not Farang anymore. No. Someone else. It's not because of you guys, don't worry.
You back to Akuma?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to ask then. It sounds like it's a fun discovery.
It will be. I know you're playing Yoshi, so it's easy.
Oh wait, does Yoshimitsu have a natural weakness against a certain character type?
Oh no. Oh god, no. I'm not that petty to win. Jeez.
This guy is so easy once I'm going to get there and beat him.
Yeah, that was probably my fault coming in screaming at you. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's well deserved.
Get him a totally. He was talking smack. Was he, chat? Oh, this cheeky little one.
No, I wasn't. They're lying.
The minute I left, it's fucking I don't know.
Oh, you know what they're like. You know what they just like to see mummy and daddy argue because they get more biscuits out of it.
Chat shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get two lots of presents at Christmas if we split up. You know.
Oh my god. So look. So I'm gonna make like a fucking YouTube short or something. I don't know if you guys get the same YouTube adverts, but I do. But like, they're basically the equivalent of Timmy. Yes, Daddy. I've got some news, Timmy. I'm afraid Mummy and Daddy, we don't love each other anymore, and we kind of don't love you. But what you need to decide, like, whether you're gonna stay with. And like Timmy's like, oh no, Mummy, Daddy. Yeah, but we're gonna live in different houses, Timmy, and we need to have a conversation about deciding if you're gonna stay with Mummy or stay with Daddy. And then, like, Timmy holds up his phone and goes, I know, let's choose between who's got the highest power level. And it's just one of those fucking YouTube adverts for those fucking horrible clicker games.
Viking Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Hey, those fucking ones are just, oh god, I can't stand it because, like, it's all English dialogue, but it's all made in, like, Romania or something. So it's always so weirdly off.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what it is.
Get some Azure. Am I using Azure? Glintstone's Azure. Azure's a colour, right?
So he's referring to the crazy spell. I have to keep on the request. Into that. We'll get it.
I could just get my big bow out, really, next time he goes over there. Oh, it's not taking off much compared to the expenditure. Ah, I thought I had to roll. Comet Azure. Yeah, I've got Mimic. I'm not really getting my... You spilled lipstick in my Valentino bag? I'm using my Mimic a little early.
Yeah, fine.
Ooh, yeah, I'm that age.
Don't fuck with me. The power of God and anime on my side. Ah!
I never adapted to TikTok. I'm being left behind. I'm an anachronism of the internet. I only remember Vines. All the spells you have kind of suck. Hey, I worked hard for those. They've taken me through tough times. Don't be like that, man. Some of these spells are my friends. I don't come around here giving opinions about UT land with... Okay, well, I quite like your username, to be fair, because I like tea. But, you know, I don't go around your house and tell you to wash your ball sack. I don't know. Long story short, I like my spells. I like my spells.
If T was spelled properly. Woo.
Yeah. Oh, good. You can take damage over here. That's good. Honestly, the Great Glintstone Shard, weirdly, is one of the better ones. Just because it's FP to damage efficient. Okay, I'm going to close that distance this time, straight away. Oh, wasn't in a good spot this time. That's okay. There's a comet spell at Ray Lucaria. I might have. I've got like quite. I'll show you my spells, dude. I've got quite a few. Well, I've got some. I'm not really using Shattering Crystal. Let's get Big Bow back out. Big banger bow. Loretta's Mastery versus Loretta's Great Bow. Does anybody know if Loretta's Mastery has the same range as the Great Bow? Glintstone Comet is OP. Oracle, Gravity, Crystal, Shard, Lucidity, Phalanx, Magic Downpour. Oh, I don't have a Comet. Rock Blaster, Shatter Earth, the Cannon of Hymer. Ooh. And everything else I kind of respect my way away from. Yeah, let's try Big Bow, Big Dream. Hello. Yo, guys, are you all comfortable? Are you all inside? Because I'm Bo Burnham. With the bow. Anyone? Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have to cook dinner soon. I've only had my lunch. Also, I need a Wii, which might affect my gameplay. Do you have a fire resistance talisman? Maybe. Do you know what? I that's a good point. I'm still on my build for Millennia. Inventoire. I do have a fire resistant talisman. Raises intelligence, raises attributes and damage. Maximum HP. Stamina. Oh yeah, because greatly boosts fire damage negation. That's a good idea. Who said that? Steedat, go get a can of Coke. Go on, lad. You've heard it. Cheeky phase 2. Oh.
to guess some more.
This guy's alive. That's my lore guess. I've just really hurt him.
Nailed it.
He's also not learned to deal with his feelings very well. He's given up his own limb in sacrifice in return for more power. Ooh! No, that's all kinds of no. It's also a direct reference to Berserk, but also Jesus Christ. Oh, he's way more intimidating now. I'm right next to him. I should be chopping him with a sword, but I'm just hanging out. I see, it does barely any damage. I got it. So close. I couldn't get my juice down before the fire kicked in.
Now you got it.
Yeah, we're gonna nail this boy. Yo, fantastic. So he is the guardian of the great giant's flame, one of the few remaining sources related to life within this universe.
So the last fire guy, all of his brethren are around you at the moment.
I didn't want to mention that we'd low-key been passing a lot of unfortunate-looking boys. So, a lot of them are calcified. Was it during a war between two powers, the giants versus another force within the game? But you've made too much spaghetti meatballs. You never mentioned the meatballs part, Adorable. Like, in my head, I feel like you're a vegan. Have I got that wrong? We'll get there, we'll get there.
So,
Zero deaths.
I'm just gonna say a god, but the fire giants borrowed all their power from a god, which kind of cursed them, and then they had to fight something, which I'll explain later, and they were all, bad time.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Fuck them up. Make them extinct, Mikey.
Yeah, land before time them. Last of the Mohicans over here. Let's go. I love my stamina bar mechanic. Having a stamina bar is the mechanic of shitheads. Gamers, that's the mechanic of devs that hate gamers. Just realised I was in the killing zone too late. Does big moves. Quickly, juice. Even if you have to take the hit, you got to get that juice in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably juice up.
Wait, what? No, go. What? No. Oh.
Yes. Say
Oh.
yes.
Oh, it's to get my dog back.
Yeah.
Look onto the other hand, would you, lads? The one that's right, mate, that hand! There it is! Oh, that was a nightmare of camera angles at the last minute.
Yeah. I usually do the whole fight off the horse, because you can't get iframes on the horse, so you just get hit all.
I'm not against that. I need in the way that I'm doing it, that horse closes the distance, gets me back under the feet. The journey to reach him after a roll away or something it's just too much. It's just a big window for a plate in the face. This game's so good. I'm so glad I recommended it to you. To see if that one would get under the radar.
Good shit. It's the type of game that like, rarely, but it's one of those where if you die or mess up, you just want to get back into it and figure it out, rather than be like, oh, shit game, turn it on. Like, it challenges you.
Yeah, I'd agree with that for the most part.
There are some occasions, of course.
I'm not even reading that. What am I consuming? One of my health flasks.
Yeah, you take one flask to revive.
Okay, but it's not something that's like unregeneratable. What's the word?
But it's your healing flask.
Yeah, it's something I can always get back.
Oh yeah, no, not a consumable item.
There we go. Jesus, thank you. guys, I'm going to go for a really quick wee. Oh, do you know what? We've only got a tiny window left in this episode. Now I'll persevere. 2 more runs and we'll have him, probably.
No. Alright.
So close.
Insanely doable. You like 2 hits off.
Yeah, like, again, like, I think do you know what? You're absolutely right. So, like, the way you worded it, I was like, when I struggle with a boss in this game, I do struggle. But also, yeah, there's many fights in this game where it's literally a case of, okay, I've got it. Now it's just a case of me doing it. And that window's never really that frustrating, because you know it's happening.
Yeah. It's just the satisfaction you get from it, man. That's why I like these games. It's just figuring it out, doing it.
Yeah, that is real. I didn't even get a good night's sleep after I worked out how to defeat Commander Neil and the 2 cronies. Like I got like an adrenaline bump, and I just had a terrible night because like my heart was going.
Damage was your 5-shot gun?
I can't remember, but it felt inefficient.
Okay. Like a cat.
Why is it only his 1 foot that I can lock onto? Is there some weird lore about that?
No, just lock on guard.
That's rude where I come from. I'm back in the kill zone. Yeah, do you reckon it's because the flesh is torn away? This is one of the... Now, I know it's really disgusting, but I'm really looking forward to Dead Space, because it wasn't just a reskin. They've added, like, apparently a flesh-tearing mechanic. So, like, obviously the point is in Dead Space you have to cut off their limbs. But now you can kind of gauge the amount of damage you're doing, because you can rend off the skin layer, and then you can rend off the muscle layer, so that it's just skeleton. So you've got, like, a visual, like, little identifier as you're, like, sluicing up the enemies. It was already pretty gory. Yeah, you're goddamn right. But that was one of the earliest games I live streamed. No, I didn't even live stream it. I think I played it offline. I think that was back when I was uploading videos to YouTube. Back when I was next door. Back when I had my webcam on top of a toilet roll tube.
Didn't you replay it last year?
Dead Space 2.
Oh, no, 2.
Absolute banger.
I mean, the baby nursery in that. Ooh.
Oh god, yeah. Screaming children, all of it. Yeah, Dead Space 2 is a banger, but I look forward to... Ow, but I jump. Yeah, maybe I should dive roll back.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. cheeky little crumpet with his rolls sometimes. He knows I'm getting somewhere and he fights me on it. No, 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 wrong button, no! No, I fucked up. Okay. Oh, fuck, I've done it again. Oh, that'll be why. Oh my god, lock onto the near hand. Why are you the way that you are? Oh, I was glad we missed out on that. Am I hitting with any of these?
His eye is the weak spot.
It won't even lock onto his fucking eye. There we go. It's locked onto his body, but not the eyeball part. I'll tell you. Hey, you might want to replenish your flask, mate. Oh, good. Yeah, his body and his eye are two separate lock-on points, right? Come on, come on, come on. Don't come near me. Oh, sugar health. Okay, I'm so glad I took my sword out of the inventory. Oh, I've got it. Okay. No! One chop. Slap, chop, slap, chop, slap, chop. That's the end of this episode. If you're watching on YouTube, we are going to smash him at the very beginning of the next episode. It's on screen right now. Click like, click subscribe, click the button, or join us live, and I'll see you then. Peace.